Everybody, welcome back to Bartlett Arborist Supply. Today what we're going to talk about in this video are our rigging slings that we do carry. We have the Ultra Sling that's already on the tree. We've got a Whoopi Sling that's right here in my hand. We've got the Loopy Sling and the classic Deadeye Sling. Before we get started though, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the rest of our content, leave a couple comments down below, let us know what you think and what you may want to see in the future, and we will try and provide that for you. So first things first, classic Deadeye Sling. You have a big spliced eye that's worked back, lock stitch right here. This is the 10-footer that I normally use on my my half-inch rigging block. Taped end, cauterized the end so it doesn't unravel. And this one you would use a cow hitch or a timber hitch, right? Most of the times in the canopy, what I use is a cow hitch when I'm butt checking or I need to rig out limbs, right? So standard, no whoopie, no loopy on this one. This is just standard Deadeye, open end at the end, right? So that's the first one. Moving on. Second one here that I'm going to talk about is the Loopy Sling. So if you notice, this is one big continuous loop, right? And what I've done here is I've got my half-inch ISC rigging block with me on this, and very easy to adjust if you're looking to cut down a little bit of time on your rigging setups when you're up in the canopy. So one end you pull and you would actually extend the system, right? So you can see here I'm going to max it out, boom. Now the other end over here, if you pull on it, you will actually shorten it out to right there, right? So that's your system right there. And like I said, one big continuous loop, easy to install around the tree. Once you get it a little opened up, you kind of eyeball what's going on there. We're going to take this guy and we would, measure. And if we did make a mistake there and we needed some extra, then we give ourselves a little bit more, go back around the tree, and now it's in place. Now, one of the things I would like to mention on this is when you're choking this off, try your hardest to actually capture your block here and into this bite, but making sure that you are actually in the middle of the splice. Try not to do it at the end over here or the end over here where the splicing material is. You may end up compromising it. So just a heads up on that. But this is easy to install. Once it's choked off, it's choked, and your rigging, you're basically already set to go there. So that is the Loopy Sling. Remember, one continuous big loop is your Loopy Sling. I'm going to set this down to the side. And now this is the third one that I'm going to talk about here is going to be your Whoopi Sling. Now it's similar to a loopy where on one end, you hear that one end is a loopy, basically. On the other end is a spliced eye where your block would go. Your block would go onto the spliced eye that is stationary. It's not adjustable here at this end. And like I mentioned, this other end, you take just like your loopy, and you tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. Now to go around the tree to choke, right, we would shorten this out, depending on what tree you're actually going to work on. You go around this way, okay, and then you would capture your block into where that splice is, or that loopy is, I'm sorry. And boom, and now depending, right, you would shorten your system out and lengthen it out depending on the diameter tree you're working on. This is another one of those that, it's pretty easy and pretty simple to set up if you're looking to shorten up your setup times. So that has been sling number 3. Adjustable loopy on one side, and then you have a fixed spliced eye on the other. So that is the Whoopi. Now, if we take our Ultra Sling, which is what we got right here, is an Ultra Sling with no ring. So if you wanted to attach a block, this is what you would use. It's also fairly quick and easy to set up. Block is on the end, and you have these pockets, I like to call them, right? You have these pockets right here that you can choke off into. And it's all spliced into itself. It allows you to get these pockets. So you would take this around the tree, and then find the closest pocket that you will choke off onto, or try and get it as tight as possible, right? Set up, and boom, it's ready to go. and that's your Ultra Sling. Hopefully this has been helpful. Thanks for watching the video. Visit us at bartlettman.com, or you can Google us by searching Bartlett Arborist Supply. Thank you.